Shalom Lakah Yabarakah Bashamayim Bahashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Abanaw Yahweh Bahashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. I want to get a verse out of the Bible, and I want to get a couple of lines out of the Testament of Solomon. I know a lot of people, some brothers don't believe in going to other books, but I do. This is Ephesians chapter 6 and Salaklia. Okay, Con. It's Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world." And what is that? These wicked spirits, these demonic spirits. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. Now, to go with that, check this out. This is wisdom, well, not wisdom, the Testament of Solomon, paragraph 22. It says, "And I, Solomon, on hearing this, bound him more carefully." He bound a demon and ordered him to be flogged with thongs of oxhide, and to tell me humbly what was his name and what his business. He said, "He answered me thus, I am called Asmodeus among mortals, but my business is to plot against newly wedded, so that they may not know one another, and I severed them utterly by many calamities, and waste away the beauty of virgin women, and estrange their hearts." So his whole purpose, or her whole purpose, no, his whole purpose, because he said him, is to come between newlyweds to disrupt marriages. Do you see that? To disrupt marriages. And what does it say? We wrestle not against flesh and blood. So when you're wrestling against you wanting to walk out on your spouse, or your spouse wanting to walk out on you, or you're just arguing and you don't even know what it's for. The scripture says, Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness." So that's what we are fighting against when we get into things. We're not fighting against each other. We're not fighting against our wife if we're both not walking in accord according to the laws, and we're just always at each other's throat. Like if you're a man and you're trying to keep the commandments and laws, but your Asha, she's not really doing it, and y'all always ended up arguing, it's because those spirits are working through her to disrupt your marriage, and vice versa, even if the woman is doing right and the man isn't. You know what I mean? So we have to recognize when this scripture is talking about we dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, that's definitely what it's talking about. And there are more examples in this Testament of Solomon that I will bring out to show that we're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, and not, you know what I'm saying, on this human plane, you know what I mean, on this mortal level. There are other beings that are working against us, and we're thinking that we're working against each other. You know, with that, I want to say Shalom Lakah. Yabba Dakah, Bashman, Basham Yahweh Shah, most I bless you.